What's up, guys? So, moving on to a new build project, I'm going to be putting an axial rear axle in this Enduro 24. So, come along with me and we'll get started. All right, so first off, we shall take the tires off, just like that. Now the left tire, using a 5mm socket. And now we shall use a 1.5 hex or Allen wrench to take the shocks and the suspension links off. Take the shock off down here. Just like that. Take this one off. Whoa. This is going to be so easy, guys. Just like that. Because the shocks and the suspension links are attached by 4 bolts. All 4 links and both shocks are only held on by 4 bolts. Take that off. And the drive shaft pops out, and boom, old axle completely out. And now I just want to double check to see if this will fit inside here. And it looks like it will not. So we are going to have to change out the drive shaft too. Alright, so now we are going to have to change to the 1.3 hex to take the little bolt out of the axle. Come on. Just like that. And then that shall pop off. And now we have to change to a Phillips head. And I usually use a 2.0 Phillips. Is that the right one? Let me see here. Yes, a 2.0 Phillips. Oh. And just like that, axle will come apart from the drive shaft. Little Phillips screw right there. Boom. So I warn you guys, in the Enduro 24 axles, this little pinion that sticks out, it will push into the stupid axle. It's kind of freaking retarded. So yeah. And now I'm going to be mounting the shocks and the suspension links into 2 different locations on the axial axle. So I'm going to separate them from this little guy right here, which should pop off like that. And now I gotta do the same to this suspension link, which can be a pain in the butt. So you're gonna want to take that out. So I'm going to do that off camera just because it might be a little bit of a battle. So I shall be right back. Okay guys, so you do not need to take these apart because I was thinking the little shock balls that come stock in the axial shocks, I thought these would fit into here, but they don't. They're too small. So we shall just thread the upper ones into the upper link mounting bracket and the lower ones into the shock tower mounts right here. Or no, the lower suspension link mounts down here. So let's get the upper ones screwed in, which might be a little bit of a hassle. I have to change back to the 1.5 hex. Whoop, I just dropped something. Oh. Alright guys, hold on a second. Alright. And we're back and the camera is turned around, which is dumb. Okay, sorry about that guys. Alright, so now we shall get my driver in there and we shall screw that into there, hopefully. Uh-oh, doesn't look like it's going to work. Oh yeah, it's going. Maybe. I don't know, guys. Don't think it's gonna work. Very difficult to start. Alright, I'm gonna have to drill that out just a little bit, so I will get a drill bit. And we shall drill it out. So I can get my screw to start. So obviously you will not be able, or I don't recommend maybe doing this to a metal one because there's no turning back, because now that we drilled that bigger, the stock screw from the axial will no longer fit in there. So this is going to be a permanent modification and build. Alrighty. And it is started going right in. Boom. There's link number 1. Now we shall move on to link number 2. shoot, yeah. This is gonna be so stinking sweet. Look at that, guys. Ha! So stinking sweet. I should probably get the drive shaft in. So screwing the drive shaft in should be fairly simple. Oh, I just realized something. It will have full articulation, but it's not going to be able to go to full droop because it's going to hit all the ESC tray and battery tray because of the type of axle this is. But that will be okay. Stick this in there. Boom. And now with our screw, hopefully I can get in there. Oh yeah. Oh. Alright, I think I'm going to try to use a smaller Phillips head. I'm going to go to a PH00 is what it says on the bit. Because that might work a little bit better. Maybe. Whoa. Oh man, this is a lot harder than what I thought it was going to be, guys. Boom, getting it started in there. Just like that. And now we shall slide the male end into the female end of the drive shaft. Boom. Now I have to start the upper link on the left side of the truck. So I'm drilling that out. And I am using a 1/16 drill bit, guys, to drill that upper link mount out. Very hard to hold on to. I need my drill. This is gonna be a way long video. I'm not drilling all the way into it. I'm just kind of drilling part way just so I can get it started. Change back to my 1.3 hex. Get it in there just like that. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. There it goes. is going to be so sweet. Okay, got the upper links in, got the drive shaft connected. Now all we have to do is attach the rear link. And that is going to go right there. Just like so. Boom. And just like that, we have an axial rear axle installed in a Enduro 24. Stinking sweet. That is so cool. Okay, so I think I might change the mounting of these shocks and lower link, because I think that will give me more clearance in the suspension. So yeah, going to move those. Going to put them into the shock hole where the axial stock shocks normally mount. Maybe, if I can get it to start. Oh yeah, there it goes. Boom. Yeah, that's a little bit better. And now we should do the same to this side. I'm not going to do the front axle today, guys, just because, number one, this video is already long enough, and two, I'm waiting on parts. So, which now that I'm digging into this, one of them is probably not going to work because it is a metal upper suspension link. So I don't know if it's going to work out all that well. But we shall see when it gets here. Boom. Just like that. Oh, that's so much better. The shocks are a little sticky because they're kind of binding on each other. All the linkages are. It's a little tight. Might have to play around with it a little bit. But I think it is going to be a good thing. And it definitely gives it a lift. Huge lift kit. And it is a little bit wider stance too, I think. So now, going to have to use these little guys. With my little T-wrench. Boom. Ah, that is so sweet. So stinking cool. Ooh, I gotta get another wheel nut. Just a second, guys. My apologize again. This video is beginning to be quite lengthy. Come on. There we go. Cinch that right down. Look at how much higher it sits now. That is so cool. So stinking sweet. Might have to do some readjusting to the body to get it to line up a little bit better with the wheel wells. But there we have it, guys. We have an axial axle and an Enduro 24. So stinking cool. I might have to rethink. I might have to put some longer suspension links in here. Maybe that will center everything up a little bit more. But that is stinking sweet. Haha. So cool. Let's see if it works. I think the front tires are going to spin faster than the rear. Just because of the worm gear setup that the axials have. So, plug this in. And we shall stick this up here like this. Okay. Now grab my remote. Ha! That's interesting. They're turning in opposite directions. That is funny. Huh. Gonna have to do some thinking on that, but they do work. So that means I'm gonna have to reverse the polarity on the motor once I get the front axle in. But that is pretty stinking sweet. I can't believe it actually works. So yeah, it is functional. It's just going in the opposite direction, and you can tell that the front tires are definitely spinning way quicker. Way quicker. But that is pretty cool. So, that is going to be it, guys. Okay, so yeah, hopefully you guys found that interesting. Grant you there's some bugs to be worked out, but I'm pretty confident in saying that once I get the front axle in, all I have to do is change the direction, the rotation of the motor, and it should work just fine. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Hit the subscribe button and the bell, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye, guys.